Hi everyone, I'm so glad you joined me today because today is one of my very favorite times of the year, and that is the summer solstice, the 21st of June, longest day of the year, biggest celebration, and so many magical things can happen on this day because this is the day of the celebration of the Fae. I have a couple little things you can do. Yes, for me, I believe in the fairies. There's different pantheons that do exist. You have to use your eye, you have to use your knowing, and at times they will reveal themselves to you. But being as it may, little children love the Fae because they see everything. I'm sitting behind where this beautiful lavender bush is, and if you can see, every once in a while you'll see the bees pop up. Maybe you'll be able to hear them, I'm not really sure, but I want you to know that I particularly picked this space in this wonderful yard that I'm in because I could hear them and I knew they would help bring what I'm about to bring you along. The honeybee is very important because she gathers the honey, the drones gather the honey and they bring them back to the queen, and guess what we get to have? We all know the very basics of honey. So this isn't a health food moment, but I do encourage you to be very respectful of these tiny little ones because they are the ones that, even if they seem at the bottom, they make it for us to be able to be healthy. Every aspect of honey and its raw goodness is something that can nourish us and bring us the sweetness of life in every divine way. So having said that, let's go to the new moon, because we've got new moon, we've got solar eclipse, and we've also got this day, the longest day of the year, the solstice. What a trine that is. So Cancer is the sign of being very quiet, very sensuous, and bringing everything up to the surface. They're the second sign that is very emotional. And so we want to make sure that we honor ourselves and in our emotions and allow ourselves to really play and bring forward that part of ourselves that is sweetly creative and gentle. Cancers are very good about wanting the best of foods and just nourishing ourselves in a way that's, takes it to our innermost self. I have a lot of friends that are Cancers, and I love them because they're very caring people. You'll find a lot of nurses, besides being Virgos, they're Cancers. You'll find a lot of people that are Cancers that are very connected to their people, but they're also very private as well. They don't need a lot of things to make them happy. So having said that, that's going to be our key for this summer solstice that's with the new moon with the solar eclipse. This particular solar eclipse is again in Cancer, so it is going to be what's called the ring of fire. It's not a complete eclipse. It's in certain parts of our continent you'll be able to see it. It's very fiery around there. So we've got that quietness of the yin that's covering the yang. So it's all about the aspect of being very sensuous. Again, I'm using that word a lot. There is a reason. Cats are very sensuous. Felines are very sensuous. They're very soft. They're very quiet. If you really know how to, be with your little, inner self or your feline self. The second thing is, with that solarness in the back, we can move things forward in a very quiet, sensuous, not guarded, but in a way that people will feel you're caring in the relationship. First caring about ourselves, then caring about what's around us, going out to our friends. Please remember the environment. So then after that, what you'll want to do is, I brought a few props this time because people are always saying, I don't have this or I don't have that. So first and foremost, I'm going to tell you on this particular day, it's important to make an offering. I made an offering. I'm going to show you. Hopefully I can show it to you. So what I made here, hopefully you can see, is I've made a fairy offering. I've got a little bit of the berries. They love berries. I've got apples on here, and then I've covered it with some nutmeg, and I've covered it with cinnamon, they really like that. And you want to use berries. There's a little bit of honey here in the middle. You can see, maybe you can see that. I don't know, I've made it really cute and pretty for them. And then there's some flowers out in the yard here, and I acid plant first. Can I snip this? And I'll decorate it, and then I'll put it there for them. They love silver coins. Yes, I wish we had pure silver, but at this point, I've got coins, dimes, quarters, those sorts of things. Please, no nickels. Sometimes they'll like pennies, you know, if that's all you have, but please don't put anything that's kind of a fake thing, because you're offering it to them and they know what's real and what's not real. So you want to make sure that you give them that. And then when you do, I sit it out with something else. You can get wine, but they also like milk. This is cow's milk. They're very particular. Please don't offer them coconut milk or almond milk or soy milk. The cow is extremely sacred to them. It's a part of their pantheon, and if you read in the old Celtic stories, you'll completely see that they were there to help take care of the cattle and make it so that they would always provide milk for the people. So having said these two things, I set them out. I set them somewhere where it's really wonderful. I could set it here where the bees are, or there's other places in this yard, which is thankfully a super beautiful yard that I can place it at. But for now, that's where I put it. Then for our candles, I don't bring these, but I thought, you know, you guys are always asking me about candles. Green. This is what's called a novena candle. Okay, you can find these a lot of times at the grocery store. They're long. This is the only jar candle that is good. This one happens to be green for growth, for the Fae, because the green man and that pantheon, again, that is the best one. And then I would use this, or this is a pillar candle. You can use this one as well, something about this size. This is the 1-1-2, about a 3-inch candle. I wouldn't go anything bigger than that. And then you can take a little knife or a little, sometimes I use a push pin, and I would put, you know, the Fae or what I want across the bottom or across the side, and then make a little mark up here, you know, for your initial, put it around there, whatever you'd like there. Then I would set that, then I would anoint it. And again, how I would anoint this is that I would take an oil. I would pour the oil on my hands. If you have essential oils, that's the very best. But I would do a lavender, or I would do something that's got a very sweet smell to it. And then I would put it in there. I would rub it around there. I will take this candle and I will do it from the wick to the base 3 times, you know, like putting my intention on there that this is what I want for the new moon. Okay, on this particular type of a candle, what I would do is I usually take a skewer or something that's, maybe you can get the skewers that you use for shish kebabs, and I would push it in there as far as I could, 3 of them, 3 holes, and I would drop some oil in there and tap it in. Okay, and then that would be set for that. Then I would hold it, and that's how I would intend. Thank you for being with me. I'm setting this aside for you. These are my wishes, and then I would do that. The third one, this is called a working candle. It's the little votive. I never use tea candles for the prayer work that I do. I feel the metal around that is not conducive to what is good, and so I always use these other little ones. These are working candles. Same thing. I would put the oil on my hands. I would just kind of rub it and hold it, and I would scry on the side what I want. This one happens to have glitter. They really like glitter. So if you want to add glitter to your offering, or you want to add little ribbons, put them around. I mean, honestly, you can go to Pinterest and see all what the Fae people do, and there's a lot you can do. Put glitter on you and that such a thing for the 21st. That's always a good thing to do. So I would put that aside and I would set that. You can use either of those. These candles, again, these will burn, it just depends, you know, it could go, sometimes I've had them go as long as 2 weeks depending on what I'm doing, but then I've had some that go in 2 days. That's highly unusual. They mostly will never go in 2 days. These you can continue on, you know, every day. Remember, put them out, snuff them out at night. use your finger, a little cup or something. Do not blow it out. That blows your wishes away. I say these things every time because I honestly get the same questions every time. Now, what if you don't have a candle? At least make your offering, set it out, and just sit very quietly under the moon energy and ask them to assist you, because we're in the in-between time for the next little while here. 12:47 Eastern, we're in the in-between time, and that's when you can ask them to assist you in your relationships, to have really healthy, sweet relationships, it's not a letting go this time, it's bringing things into you. I've told you before that traditionally you don't want to do something until you see the crescent, which is true, but in this case, because it's the Fae and they don't have any rules, the fairies, this is in the exception where you can do it when it's no moon at all. Allow yourself to, the next morning, come out, and if you get the first dew of the day before the sun completely goes up, it's like that in-between time again, and you take that dew and you put it on your face and you put it down your arms and whatever, it maintains youth. Yes, it's the dew of youth, and I'm going to tell you, I've been doing it for a long time. I believe in it. I know it works. It's only once a year, so I make use of whatever little beauty secrets I receive. And yes, if you want to get out your wings, absolutely do that. Please just have fun. This is a day of fun. If you want to offer something besides the milk, you can offer wine. Please do not offer beer. Please do not offer water. Just, get something. You can go to the store and get cream. There's still a little bit of time for you to do this. Well, what if it's already that time and I can't do it? You can do it. Just make the offering as best you can and go out. A lot of it's intention. They'll know, and they will accept if it's a true offering, not one with a big agenda on the back, because they won't look at it if you do it with an agenda. Well, I'm going to do this so I can get my man. Well, I'm going to do this so I can get my ex back. Well, I'm going to do this so I can get $1,000 million. Yes, I said 1,000 million purposely like that. No. You want to do it with the intention of connecting with nature, the intention of bringing something good to yourself so that you can be more connected to yourself and to what's all around you. So that's my message for today. Please do leave your comments. I am very thankful for you. If I don't heart you or if I don't say something in the comments, please know I read them all. I'm here to assist in the healing of everyone and everything around me. Right now I'm babysitting 3 little kitty cats, so they have my full attention for about a week, and I'm doing healing work on them. I'm doing healing around in the house, and I also work with the parents of the kitties. So I wish you a very, very happy solstice. Stay up all night if you can, because this is your day to manifest whatever you want. The magic of reality that's no reality. No time, there's time, but it's expanded time. Saying all that, have a very, very blessed solar eclipse, new moon, and my most fun time of year. Remember, it is midsummer solstice. Be well, be blessed, and I will see you soon. And remember that beautiful swans do fly free. And of course, we got to do that. Please do thumbs up. Please do hit the subscription, because I come new moons, full moons, and then in between at times for other things, because that helps me to get the message out to everyone. Share this with your friends as well. That's very helpful. And have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, night, midsummer. Take care. Bye-bye.